friends, and welcome to Preschool Storytime with Miss Natalie. I hope you've had a really great week and are ready for a really fun boat-themed story time with me. We're going to turn into boats for our yoga pose and sing some songs and read some really fun boat stories. I hope you're ready for our first story. And have you ever seen a boat before? Have you seen big boats or small boats? And have you ever been on a boat before? I hope that you're ready, and maybe you'll see the kind of boat in our stories that you've been on. Let's get ready for our first story. In this boat, we're going to learn what a small, mighty tugboat does in Mighty Tug. Tugboats are super strong, even though they're not very big. Mighty Tug sings a wake-up tune to the sleepy skyscrapers beneath the yellow moon. Clang, 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 all aboard! Here I come, busy harbor. Her lights flick on, the waves start to play. What will this little tugboat do today? First, Mighty Tug pulls a cargo ship full of bananas and fruits to a waiting slip. Then under the bridge and around a sloop, Mighty Tug tows a big barge too. Waving her flag through the boat and back out, the tide comes in with a tickle rushing about. Splish, splash, splish, splash, steady she goes in the busy, busy harbor. The sun shines brightly, the water's all aglow. What now, little tugboat, which way will you go? Down to the bay, roused in a tug or two, with the hum and the whir, Mighty Tug can do this too. Fishing boats signal and ferries call. Here goes the little tug, heave ho and haul. Small but oh so strong, she splashes toward shore, where the pigeons peck and the seagulls soar. Vroom, vroom. What's next in the busy, busy harbor? Towering container ships filled to the brim. Ask Mighty Tug, will you guide us in? Around the gleaming channel where the water's deep and wide, tall ships stretch their sail, Mighty Tug hugs their side. Pushing and pulling across the harbor till the daylight slips away, the sleepy sun calls out, time to end this tugboat's day. It has had a busy day. But wait, a speedy fireboat stacked with hoses and jugs cries out, sound the alarm, will you help us, Mighty Tug? Steady and ever and oh so brave, the mighty little tug leads the way across the waves. Ring, 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 beep, beep, beep. To the rescue in the busy, busy harbor, full speed ahead in the busy, busy harbor. Rumble, 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 all are safe in the busy, busy harbor. With a wave of her flag, Mighty Tug turns away. She's tired but so proud of her busy harbor day. There's a wink from Lady Liberty and a kiss from the fish. Tugged and snug beneath the stars, the little tug makes a wish. Rest now, harbor, hush, not a peep. Let the gentle waters hold you and rock you to sleep. Tomorrow we'll meet to work and to play. Tomorrow we'll share another busy harbor day. Clang, 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 clang. Sweet dreams, my busy, busy harbor. And that's the end. You know, tugboats help all kinds of boats move around. Would you want to work in a tugboat? Friends, are you ready to count some boats with me? We're going to count all the way up to 10, so you're going to use all 10 of your fingers for this song. And I hope you are as smart as I know that you are, because we're also going to count up the way to 10 and then all the way down. Are you ready? Let's say ready, set, go, and then we'll start our song. Ready, set, go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little sailboats, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little sailboats, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little sailboats, 10 little sailboats floating in the sea. Are you ready to count down with me? 10 little, 9 little, 8 little sailboats, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little sailboats, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little sailboats, 1 little sailboat floating in the sea. Ready? Let's sing it all again. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little sailboats, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little sailboats, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little sailboats, 10 little sailboats floating in the sea. Are you ready to count down with me? 10 little, 9 little, 8 little sailboats, 7 little, 6 little, 5 little sailboats, 4 little, 3 little, 2 little sailboats, 1 little sailboat floating in the sea. Well, that was fun. Thanks for counting with me. job, friends! Did you have an easy time counting, or did you get a little confused when we were counting down? Here, friends, we're going to read about a boat that gets a little lost in toy boats. A little boy had a toy boat made from a can, a cork, a yellow pencil, and some white cloth. The boy loved the boat, and they were never apart. They bathed and slept together. They would go to the lake and sail afternoon. The boy would hold on to the string and never let go. This is nice for the boat, but sometimes it looked at the big boats and wondered what it would be like to sail free. One afternoon, a dark cloud rolled over the lake. The boy's mom pulled him back towards the house, and the boy let go of the string. And the boy cried out as the toy boat floated away, "Boat! Boat!" But nothing could be done. Wind and rain pushed the little boat into deep water where it bobbed on high waves topped with foam. In time, a black and green tugboat with a roll of old tires chugged past, and its window seemed to say, "Move along," as it pushed the toy boat aside. The toy boat worked so hard to stay afloat, it didn't see the giant ferry in its path. The ferry had 2 red flags and a smokestack and a horn that bellowed, "Move along," and a gust of wind blew it out of the way just in time. Next, a speedboat roared by, fat and sharp with flames. Its motor screamed, "Move along!" and its draft made the white sail quiver. Feeling small and scared, the toy boat drifted towards sailboats racing home to get out of the rain. And the toy boat neared a sloop with white and blue sails. For a moment, the boats were side by side, and the toy boat felt big. But the white boat tilted, spraying the boat with water, warning, "Move along!" Its hull near full, its sail soaked, the little toy boat thought it would sink, and it missed the boy. Poor boat! Under the yellow moon, the toy boat circled all night, alone and scared. Just then, putt-putt, a little fishing boat came out in the lake. Its paint was peeling, and it said it knew how it felt to be pushed around. The fishing boat carefully ran a circle of the toy boat, and something wonderful happened. The toy boat began to turn as well, and its sail caught a breeze. Soon it was sailing, really sailing, and it felt strong. It felt so good, it didn't notice the fishing boat leave, it didn't notice the stone beach or the bench on the shore, and it didn't notice the boy until the boy called out, "Boat, boat!" And the boy waved, and the toy boat waved and sailed back. They bathed together that night and slept together, and every day they went down to the lake, and the boy held onto the boat with a string, but sometimes let go, because he knew the boat would always come back, because it knew just where it wanted to be. And that's the end. Well, I'm so glad the toy boat got back to the boy. He must have been so sad when it got lost. Friends, for our yoga pose today, we are going to learn how to turn into boats and then sing a song together. Are you ready? First, you visit crisscross applesauce and take a deep breath in and out. Now, you are going to plant your hands behind you and stick your heels and point your toes up to the sky. And then you're going to lean back and lift up your feet and be really strong and lift up your arms just like this. And now we're a boat. And are you ready to sing? We are going to sing Row, Row Your Boat. Ready? 1, 2, 3, become boats. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And then when you're ready to rest boats, you're going to put your feet and your hands down, sit crisscross applesauce, and clap your hands on your legs. Good job, friends. Did you like becoming boats with me? And are you ready for our third story? So am I. Did you know that cats don't like water very much, but they love to live on boats? Some people think having a cat in a boat is good luck. And in this story, we're going to read about a cat named Vincent who goes home. Now, he's not on a sailboat, but he is on a really big boat. Let's see what happens. Vincent lived on a cargo ship. His paws had never touched land. Ship life was good. Fresh fish whenever he wanted and lots of seagulls to chase all day long. And at night, the stars that charted the ship's course were the most beautiful sight he could imagine. Vincent went as he pleased, and no one seemed to notice him that much. The Damas, that's the ship's name, carried goods from one port to another. They'd load up with chocolates from Zanzibar and deliver them to Norway, then take oranges from Florida all the way to Iceland. They were always coming and going, and they never stayed. Vincent loved traveling from new places, each different than the last, but he only enjoyed them from a distance. The captain collected souvenirs from each port and put them in his cabin, which was Vincent's favorite place in the ship. They had visited every place imaginable, Vincent thought, except one. Even though we are far away, it's nice to know that home is always there, said the second mate. I can't wait to get home, said the first mate. The most exotic food in the world can't compare to a home-cooked meal, said the cook. Where is this home place, thought Vincent. He didn't know what home was. A place you never want to leave. It sounds wonderful. Better than any place we've visited. I'd like to go home one day, too. The next day, the ship pulled into another city. All hands on deck. Prepare to drop anchor. Then Vincent heard the first mate shout, "We're home!" And the rest of the crew cheered. This is it. We have made it home, thought Vincent. I can't wait to see it. Home must be the best place in the world. The ship docked and Vincent raced to the railing and over the edge. Well, this city doesn't look different. Why is home so special? Then he saw a crew walking down the street, and Vincent thought, I should follow him. Then I can see why home is wonderful. So he followed the crewman for a while until he got to a building, and when the crewman opened the door, a bunch of people yelled, "Welcome home!" Vincent watched as the people hugged and kissed the crewman. This is home, thought Vincent. I thought home was some amazing new city. He watched through the window as they ate and laughed and talked. He left and walked around, looked in a lot of windows, and saw the same thing. Home isn't just a place, he thought. Home is where people who love you are. I guess I don't have a home. He padded around and looked at the night sky. At least the stars were always there. Just then he heard a familiar sound. There you are, my boy. I've been looking all over for you. You've never left the ship before, said the captain. The captain scooped up Vincent and scratched his chin and rubbed his belly. Then he said, "Let's go home." Well, I guess Vincent's home was the ship all along, and maybe he didn't realize it. Do you think having a ship as a home would be a fun thing too? Thank you for coming to Preschool Storytime, friends. I hope you had a really fun time learning all about boats and turning into boats for yoga with me. It was really fun to sing Row, Row Your Boat while pretending to be a boat, wasn't it? I hope you have a great Friday and a really great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Bye!